It's giving Mystique Magic. Let's get into it.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. By the way,
Hello lovelies, welcome back to another 9 Lux Nails video. Today we are doing a square freestyle for my clients and I'm just going to get right into it. I am using my all-time favorite Mia Secret Cover Nude Blush Acrylic, as well as the primer and dehydrator from Mia Secret, as well as the monomer. I absolutely love this system. It gives me the best acrylic application that I have had thus far, and I don't see myself changing from it no time soon. So I'm going right in and I'm going to do my foundation. We have been discussing foundation in my past previous videos, so it's not much that I can really say in regards to the foundation besides pre-shaping your nail tip prior to acrylic application helps you to keep the acrylic in line, and it also saves time on the back end when it's time to use your hand file or e-file. And also just learn your acrylic system. Even if you don't use the Mia Secret system, whatever acrylic that you use, just know if it is a quick dry, if it's medium, just know everything you need to know about your acrylic, and that helps with the proper application because you'll know if it dries fast, you have to work faster. If it's too cold in the room, then the acrylic may run a little bit. So the main key is that pre-shaping and learning your acrylic system, and your application will be fire every time. So I'm not going to talk through this whole acrylic process. I'm just going to let you guys enjoy this foundation. Normally I am doing my foundation using my natural no curve tips, but today I am using my straight out C curve tips, and I have pre-shaped them and removed most of the C curve because I just like that straight effect. So I'm not going to do a lot of talking through this acrylic application. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns thus far, I know a lot of you guys do come from my other videos and just stick around, so I do greatly appreciate that. I do want to thank you all for helping me reach 6,000 subscribers. Oh my god, I just had to throw that in there because yesterday I saw that when I logged in, and it really just took me back because last year I was just hitting 1K. So the consistency, and you guys are keeping us on the road. We are on the road to 10K, and when we do, I will be offering a giveaway. It may be the Mia Secret collection, it could be Beetles polish and art brushes. I do want the giveaway to be tailored to nail specific niche, so who knows, girl? And whenever we hit that 10K, I will be keeping you guys posted on what to do to enter the giveaway. So stay tuned. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And again, I'm going to zip it and let you watch this acrylic application. And just like that, our acrylic application is done. I have gone ahead and finished shaping and buffing them, and now we will go right in with our artwork. So I am taking a very sheer glitter polish from Beetles. I don't know the exact, so with Beetles colors, a lot of people always ask me what's the name. Beetles system runs by numbers, so maybe I can put a list in the description box going forward and just name the numbers of polish. But sometimes I really just grab them, and before I can even say what I used, I have put it back up. So I'll try to be mindful to give you guys the numbers of the polishes that I use, because this is also a sheer color, but it's a green. So I am mixing the pink and the green, and I just did the green on this hand and the pink on the other, and then swapped them. So I will try to remember to get you guys the numbers of the colors, because people are starting to ask, and I do want to give you all what you're asking for. So I went ahead and did that base, and now I'm going in with the green, like I said, from the other hand, just trying to see if I saw a difference by mixing them. Most of the time when I'm working, I am trying new things out, just to keep myself on my toes, girl. So I put the green down first on this one, and now I'm going over with pink, and I was trying to see if the base would look any different with mixing them, because they are sheer, so you can see both colors, but it turned out the same. So I wasn't mad at that, and I absolutely love these glitters. It just add a little mystery to the nail behind my artwork. So after we cure that color, then we'll go in and begin the artwork. And I do have a reference picture of the little moons with faces on them, so both of these fingers will get those moon faces, and it was so fun to do. When my clients come in, they are so fun and so patient. They allow me to be as creative as possible doing what I want. Most of the times they will book a freestyle and say, I don't care what color, I don't care what picture, I just want 9 Lux art on my nails. So I did see this moon picture, and I was like, wow, I want to do this set, and it turned out so beautiful. My client absolutely loved it. These are colors that she does not normally get, so I was like, let's go all out. So to start my artwork, I'm just going to do a nice big circle, and then of course you guys always know my number one rule of thumb when it comes to artwork is less is more. So I will not put a huge glob or anything like that. I work with very small amounts of polish, just to make sure that I am getting those details precise, and nothing is not being able to be cured in my LED light, because if it does not cure when the client goes to live their life, the polish will start chipping. So less is more, and it allows the polish to cure completely. So I'm going to allow you guys to watch this artwork come to life, and when I need to chime in, you know, I will pop back in and let you girls know what's going on. Okay, another helpful tip when it comes to artwork is actually looking at your reference picture. So, a lot of times we see the picture and it's just surface level, but you want to actually look behind the picture. So, all of the shading, all of the little imperfections that's on a picture, that's what actually makes your artwork look more realistic. If you can get those little details and have those pulled out, then it makes the artwork look even more luxe. And that's one thing I do not rush on, I do not skimp on. If I see any little detail, I'm going to execute it. My clients are like, "Did you see the picture?" And for me, I am a photographic learner or a visual learner, so all you have to do is show me the picture for 2 seconds and I saw everything. So while I'm doing their nails, I'm like, "Okay, I saw this on the picture, did you want that?" And they'll look at it like, "Oh, I didn't even notice that." So sometimes just if you are doing those details, pay attention to every little detail, because that's what makes the artwork really come to life on a nail. And I love having the nails look like walking canvases because it actually looks like the picture that they brought to me. So pay attention to those very fine details. It will make your artwork and take it to the next level. And again, less is more. So I'm using very little amounts and I'm able to get those lines super small, super thin, right up on each other, and nothing is running or smudging or anything like that. So take your time, pay attention. If you're an artist, tap into that artist's mind and actually look at every little detail. So at this point, I'm just going to do a little back and forth work. I am working on both pictures at the same time. I'll do details on one hand and let her cure that and then work on the other hand. So I will be doing a little back and forth to get these pictures created. And then if it's anything else that I need to say, of course, I will chime in. So just enjoy the moons coming to life. And then the remainder of the set will be pretty easy. I really love when all the little details start bringing the artwork to life. She is looking like she ready to say something. I don't know. Both of them looking like they got a lot on their mind and a lot to say. I absolutely love it. And y'all know what I always say, you got to see it through. You got to stick it through. So even when you feel like you're done, like, okay, I've added so much detail to this, I'm getting sick of it, I'm getting tired. Like, no, follow through. Your clients are going to have these nails on for 4 to 6 weeks, and some of them are 2 weekers. So you'll go through all their work and then they come back and take it off, and now you're crying because, oh my God, it's so beautiful. Why you want to take it off right now? Right now, today? Anyway, but yes, follow through because they're going to be zooming in and looking at it all day long, and that's what keeps them coming back because they're like, she really executed this in XYZ amount of time. That's my girl. She don't play. So don't let them see you give up and be like, okay, I'm done. Just keep trying to the end, and they'll realize that your patience is what they love the most. Because I get complimented on my patience all the time. Like, you really sat there and drew every little piece. Yes, I did, because I'm her. So don't give up on your art. See it through to the end. Every little line and dot matters. And when you finish, you'll feel satisfied, gratified. I'm not sure the exact word, but you'll feel good about what you just accomplished. So follow through. And now that the girls are done, I am able to go in and do the remaining fingers. So I am using my Beetles brand polish. I just picked a different color for each finger, and I'm just going to apply one good coat on each nail. I'm not doing a double coat because I am going over this nail with just a little bit more detail. So the polish is already pretty pigmented and true to color, so I don't have to oversaturate the nail for what I'm trying to accomplish. So I will do a different color on each finger, get that cured in the light, and then we will proceed with finishing off this set. Now after those have cured, I'm going to go in with my Beetles brand matte top coat, and I'm just going to add a little matte to each nail and get that cured in the light as well, so that I can go over with a little pigment powder. I want to create a type of aura effect by just adding another subtle color, so that once she moves her hand, she will see that color, and it gives more dimension and mystique and mystery to the set. And now here I am going to add the pigments. Now this isn't a technique I have ever done before, so like I said, I am a nail tech that will try things in the line of work. I don't care that I am doing a real live client. I'm just going to try it out, and if it doesn't work, that's why I cure in between each thing, because I can just wipe it off. So I'm just taking these chrome applicators and just going in with this neon pigment and adding another layer of color, and it turned out how I wanted to. I'm just trying to get away from having to load up the airbrush, remove this color, and do that and do that. So I'm just trying out some different techniques for the summer, and I didn't mind how this turned out, but I know it won't always be as perfect. So I'm just going to keep working with it, and until I find something that I absolutely love. My clients are very patient. If you do things with confidence, no one will know that it's your first time doing it. So keep going, keep practicing, keep trying, and do new things. This is your artistry. This is your world when it comes to the nails. So keep going. And I did have to cure those again. So once I finished that layer, I did go in with another layer of matte, just so that I can divide the two layers, because I am now going in with the Beetles brand rhinestone glue. It is a rhinestone glue, but it comes in this little squeeze tube, so I like to use it for my 3D effects. So it is very thick. Once you apply it, it stays where you put it until you cure it, and it does have a good no wipe slip to where the chrome just adheres to it perfectly. It does not thin out the chrome or anything like that. So I do love to use this Beetles tube to apply the 3D effect, and I got one in an order that I made with Beetles, and it was a free gift. So now that I know I love it, I will purchase this again because it saves time. My rhinestone glue that I use is in a jar, and I was trying to get the 3D effect with that, but it's a little more messy because it's not in a tube. So I will be purchasing these tubes from Beetles. I will see if I can find a link and put it down below in the description box for you all. So I'm just doing a different 3D design on each nail, and now I have chosen my chrome colors. So I did wanted to keep it in the cool, mystique, nighttime vibes kind of family. So I'm just going in with a different color on each nail again. And we only have 4 nails that have the raised 3D design, so I'm just going to put a different color on each nail. And with putting that matte down under here, I don't have to feel like I am going to mess up, or that the chrome is going to transfer onto my under design, because that matte coat is a protective layer. So I'm just rubbing this on very strong, getting it all the way in there, and then you will see I'm able to just dust that right on off. And then to finish off, I will put a no wipe top coat over the entire nail. So even though I applied the matte on the base, it's fine because it is going to be clear in a second. So now I'm just going to dust off, and as you can see, any dust that is not on that 3D gel gets removed. So that's why I love the matte finish under the bottom and not the gloss finish, because that gloss finish will hold the chrome, and then you're going to cry because now you have to go over your chrome design with gloss just to wipe it off. So it's a headache if you don't know the proper technique. So make sure that if you want a 3D or chrome design on top of anything that you do, use a matte layer in between, and everything will wipe off smooth, and then you're able to do your finishing top coat and everything will be perfect. So I'm just going to go over these nails now and make sure that I removed any excess chrome and apply my top coat, and that will finish up this full set. Thank you all so much for staying tuned. Here is the finished look. She loved them, I love them, and until next time, you already know to follow my socials.